She also has air item drop, which kind of speaks for itself. The light version, she turns into the teacup. It does stagger if they're on the ground. It is entirely crappy if they're in the air. It's extremely punishable on block, except for they have to hit your teacup. So if you just jab, it's not going to work. See? The medium version is barrel, which actually hits twice and is really good for ending air combos. And you can OTG after it if you're not trying to do commentary. The hard version is the fridge, which floor bounces, allows for good follow-ups. You can do some loops in the corner. And none of these hit overhead. We'll get to what does later on. But they're all fairly good for like pokes and cross-ups and stuff like that because you can pretty easily choose which side you're going to land on. They're all pretty unsafe on block, as most of the stuff that has high priority is, but to me, that's one of my favorite moves, just because... Oh, I missed it again. But yeah, OTGing after that. Oh, maybe it doesn't work on Fortune. Anyway, moving on. So her supers, the generic one that everybody will find right away, quarter circle toward punch, is kind of based on Shin Bison's super from Alpha 3. It is... Oh, you don't have anyone with a projectile or anything. Well, super it after the super flash. That'll work. So... This is what we pay you for. This is why we're going to stop paying you for it. There we go. Anyway, so yeah. It'd be kind of neat if you had Peacock, but I guess you don't. It is entirely invincible the entire time it's out. However, it is extremely punishable on block because block. You will always end up right next to the other person as soon as you start coming back in, and they have totally recovered from block stun and can do whatever they want to you. But like, it'll go through all of Peacock's laser super or whatever because it is completely invincible from the time it comes out. Valentine can counter it, but that's pretty much it. Oh, and it combos off of basically anything. Right, or even slide. Yeah, so it's got a huge hitbox, it does good damage, it's pretty much your go-to super. Her second super is kind of weird. I'll kind of let it speak for itself first. So yeah, it's sort of a cross between Ouroboros and Tengu Stone. When you attack, they will, and Reality Gem, if anyone remembers Reality Gem. When you attack, they will do different things. Depending on which attack button you hit, they will do different things. So lights make them go across the floor like that. Mediums make them go up diagonally, and hards make them go down diagonally if they're in the air. So you can actually pretty much just use them like a swarm of bees and be annoying. But they only last for a limited time. You can't do them while you're in block stun or hit stun or recovering from anything. They stop attacking if you get hit. And they... Well, let's take it out of training mode for a minute. Let me spend some meter. Yeah, so block. They do extremely good chip, as you can see. They don't combo together on chip or on block, but they do extremely good chip, and your meter gain is a third of what it would normally be when they're out. So even if you hit them with something, you don't get to build up, as far as we can tell anyway, more than like half of a meter again. Originally you did, so we fixed that up, because originally they had the same amount of meter gain and they were really good. You can also, it is not invincible at all. Like, there's no invincibility throughout the entire startup of that, except for the single frame before the super flash. But you can use them to combo off of item drops and to make the car safe and a bunch of other stuff. Plus, they're really cute in a disembodied head walking around on its ears kind of way. You can pretty easily extend air combos with them. See? It's hard to do while talking, and you can molest people like doing a gas cross up to start a combo with. See. They're also very useful as a DHC in. When she becomes not the point character, which I can't do because I don't have anyone else on my team, they will leave. They don't stick around. We tried that, and it was kind of cool, but it also would have required a lot of changes to other characters for the heads to know when they can not attack when they're in block stun, because it wasn't standardized for all the characters, so we can't really do that. I apologize. As far as other supers, let's see. Her level 3 is a very short range rush. Also, it's cute. It does OTG, so I can totally do this. Kind of shades of Chun-Li in there. I'm actually not going to do it again because for all the people that want to go through and take screen captures of it, we sort of troll you in the middle. Maybe I will do it again, because you can do it off of that. If you hit multiple characters, it will hit both characters. She is invincible while she's doing it, but if any of the hits miss, that's the end of it. You can also OTG after it pretty much anywhere. It does mildly good damage, but looks pretty awesome. And so if you block it, obviously nothing happens. And you are pretty insanely punishable at the end of it, so don't miss. Also, as I said, it does have very short range, so no Hoyoku-sen. And as far as the last thing that we have saved on this incredibly diverse and really gross character, this is easily my favorite thing that we have in the game. I'll kind of let it speak for itself. Basically, you get to be a Gradius boss for about 10 seconds. You can do combos with it. I mean, obviously, it's a level 5, so if you couldn't do anything with it, that would kind of suck. The easy one is just to do this, but that doesn't get you very much damage, so you can also do that variation. You can combo off of the end of it. It is invincible on startup for a while. If you get hit, obviously, after that, hit me. Then that's it. You can do somewhere around 6,000 with it if you actually know what you're doing. I'm probably not going to be able to do it as commentary, but I'll give it a shot. Nope, I missed. But yeah, you can do pretty easy loops. You can do various interesting juggles. You can end it with combos that you can follow up afterwards. And it's neat because I've always wanted to be one of those things. Yes, it is a level 5. You can do it on the ground, which means you can DHC into it if you want to. You may as well just hit me again. Just kidding. Each of the things has different properties. So the light punch rings go straight across, the medium punch rings go upward at an angle. Neither of those knocks you over. The hard punch rings are slower and they do knock you over. You can do really good damage to assist with this, by the way. The light kick bomb does that. The medium kick bomb is the cart and the hard kick is airplanes, which are in kind of a Gradius formation. You can call any of the bombs at the same time if you want, but there's a cooldown period in between how often you can call them. The rings you can shoot as soon as he closes his mouth again. And like I said, that's easily my favorite thing that we have so far because I can't even express how nice it is to finally be able to do something like that. We've had that asset forever. So yeah, that's Double in a nutshell. She's gross.